Consumer Reports just released its 10 best cars of the year. Toyota and Lexus gets 4 out of the 10 on that list. In this video, we will go over the top 10 and provide a little bit more details on each vehicle. Let's get to it. Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today we're here to look at the Consumer Reports top 10 vehicles for 2025. In fact, there were actually more than 10 models on that list. Without further ado, let's go and look at the first category, the small car. Alright, so the small car goes to the Nissan Sentra. Miles per gallon observed by Consumer Reports is 22 city, 44 miles per gallon highway, and 32 combined. So the Nissan Sentra, this is the most affordable car on the list. A brand new car is going to go under $25,000 US. And when I go to the Nissan website, the S model starts at $21,500 to the SR Midnight Edition that goes to $25,285. And then there's fees and taxes that you add on. So at this time and age, it's quite an affordable vehicle. And then when you look at Canada, starts at $26,500 for the S trim, and it goes all the way to the SR Premium trim to $33,755. And then when you add the taxes with Ontario taxes as an example, it goes from $29,951, just under $30,000, to $39,042 Canadian. I can't imagine a fully loaded Nissan Sentra nowadays costs almost $40,000 Canadian. It comes with more standard active features that come in some higher price rivals, and it earns a strong road test score for its comfortable ride, nimble handling, and great fuel economy, and a relatively roomy cabin. They have a very simple infotainment system, and the climate interfaces are very easy to use. Nissan also includes 3 free oil changes during the first 2 years of ownership, and I think this is in the US. And altogether, they're saying that it's an all-good rounder under $25,000. And if you really want some premiums, you can get leather and some other upgrades in the higher trims. So for the Sentra, the overall score, it's in light green, but very close to the dark green number. It's a few points under dark green. Road tests, it's dark green. Predicted reliability is light green, and predicted owner satisfaction is in red. Not that good for the predicted owner satisfaction. The Toyota Camry. So Toyota Camry being hybrid only. So this time for sure it's going to be hybrid and you don't have any gas models. So they're saying redesigned for 2025, improvements throughout made this popular, efficient sedan an obvious choice to return to our top pick list. It remains comfortable, practical, and user-friendly, and has the brand's latest infotainment system and a tasteful of soft-touch interior surfaces. The Camry now is a solely hybrid, and based on the performance in our tests, it's a good thing. It's even more fun to drive, striking a fine balance between sharp handling and smooth ride. So when you look at that, probably road test is actually decent. The hybrid powertrain benefits 17 more horsepower, and while gaining 1 more mile per gallon in their tests. So talking about that, they're saying it's 48 miles per gallon. So when they look at it, the highway number is 54 miles per gallon, the city is 40, and an overall of 48, which is weird because typically hybrids will have better MPGs in the city than the highway. So I don't know if they flipped it around or what it is. But when you look at that, an overall of 48 miles per gallon seems to be very good. All right. So again, the road test is dark green. Predicted reliability is actually in yellow, which is a little bit odd because typically Toyotas are much better there. And predicted owner satisfaction is in light green. Overall score, it's in dark green, meaning it's above that threshold number. Definitely a very strong midsize sedan here. So we have the Subaru Crosstrek. So what they're saying is the Subaru Crosstrek is they're designed for both touring and wilderness adventures. It offers an excellent ride, good fuel economy, standard all-wheel drive, and high ground clearance that make it able to handle rougher roads. It's easy to get in and out, and both the front and rear seats are comfortable and supportive, which is great. And the physical and touchscreen controls are the most user-friendly. And for 2025, only the base trim has a weak 152 horsepower 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and all the other versions have an 182 2.5-liter engine, which they said they prefer. So they're saying that the EyeSight suite of active safety and driver assistance systems is standard on the Crosstrek. Blind spot warning and the rear cross traffic warning are available above the base trim. A 2026 hybrid version that will come out in the fall will be more powerful and improve fuel economy. So what they're saying is they've observed 20 miles per gallon city, 41 miles per gallon highway, and a combined of 29. So you can see here the predicted reliability, the road test, and the predicted owner satisfaction is all locked because you need to log in to actually see this information. So what I'll tell you is what I see here. So the road test is in dark green. The predicted reliability is in light green, and the predicted owner satisfaction is also light green. Overall, it's in light green, but it's very, very close to dark green. The Subaru Forester. So what they're saying here is long practical choice among compact SUVs, so meaning this has beat out the RAV4. And when you look at it, they're saying it's 2025 is better than ever. There's a makeover refinements throughout the cabin, and they haven't really gone far away from the winning formula they've ever had. It's still roomy, and it's easy access, great visibility, a compliant ride, outstanding fuel economy, standard all-wheel drive. And they're saying that the cabin is quieter and there's more cargo space than previous models. And then the 4-cylinder gets more torque and increases the efficiency 1 miles per gallon to 29 miles per gallon overall. And they did note that there is going to be a hybrid version that will join later on. And we can see here the overall score is dark green and it's higher than the Camry. It's very high, I would say. The road test is dark green, the predicted reliability is dark green, and the predicted owner satisfaction is in light green. So the RAV4 didn't win the compact SUV, so it seemed like there is a fuel-efficient SUV, and that goes to the Toyota RAV4 plug-in hybrid. The plug-in hybrid, formerly known as the Prime, is the best version of Toyota's popular RAV4. And it's a great solution for people who like performance because it has 302 horsepower, it goes from 0 to 60 in 6.3 seconds, and it's efficient. That's the key point. And what they're saying is you can get electric range up to 42 miles. PHEV ride quality is actually better than other RAV4 versions. And blind spot warning is standard as well. The RAV4 hybrid is already very good, but this plug-in hybrid version is even better. Overall, miles per gallon is 34, city is 29, and highway is 39. All right, so the overall score, it's in dark green, not as high as the Subaru, but it's still quite high. The road test, dark green, predicted reliability is dark green, and predicted owner satisfaction is also dark green. So overall, everything is in dark green. Thumbs up to the RAV4 plug-in hybrid. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX450H Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. Toyota Highlander Hybrid. So what they're saying is it combines It has 3-row capacity, but you have a fuel economy of compact SUVs and not a midsize. It has standard all-wheel drive, hybrid returns 35 miles per gallon. That's overall, city is 27 and highway is 41. It can go about up to 600 miles before needing to go refuel, and that's where you have the 41. And they're saying that passengers will enjoy the comfort ride and the drivers will appreciate the responsive handling and the active safety systems. It's a top pick, and if you need more space, the even larger Grand Highlander Hybrid is worth considering as well. Alright, so here overall, it's in dark green, but it just reaches dark green. Road test is in dark green, predicted reliability is in light green, and predicted owner satisfaction is in light green as well. So one thing to note for the Grand Highlander, you can see right now, this is 2022, top 10 vehicles stolen in your region, which is where I live. You can see that the Highlander is number 3 on the list with 206 stolen in that year. 2023, the Highlander actually goes up to 536, and you see the RX is 570. So a lot being stolen. 2024, you can see that the Highlander now drops to number 4 with 183. The Tundra takes over, and RX is still number 2 here. And now 2025 year to date, you can see that the Tundra is still number 1, RX is number 2, and then you can see that the Highlander is number 3, really. But a lot less when you look at it now, because 15 cars are being stolen here. Alright, so that's one thing I wanted to make note about when you talk about the Highlander, because other than owners enjoying the car, there are other markets who enjoy the Highlander as well. That's unfortunate. NX350H and the NX450H Plus. Both of them are sitting in this category. So that's why I'm saying there's more than 10 cars here, because this is already 2 of them taking the luxury compact SUV. Lexus packs a lot of goodness in the compact SUV. Well equipped with premium touches, light plush seats, and straightforward infotainment system, except for the touchscreen climate controls. I feel that they're okay, but some people probably don't like them. They still want real buttons. The best versions are the hybrids, so that's why they're saying the hybrid and the plug-in hybrid. Both have refined but firm ride, quick steering, and capable handling. The NX350H is a traditional hybrid that delivers 38 miles per gallon overall. The overall that they observe is 38, city is 37, and highway is 39, so very close numbers here. But then when you look at for peak efficiency, the NX450H Plus has 37 miles of electric range, and once the battery goes away, it gets 35 on the gas alone. And it takes about 3 hours to charge. It's really 2.5. Same thing as the RAV4 plug-in hybrid. When you look at the plug-in hybrid, they're saying that their overall is 35 miles per gallon. City they're observing is 29, and highway is 39. So when you look at it, highway numbers are exactly the same. City, I don't know why 29 versus 37. That's a big difference, but I have not personally observed that low number. And then overall, 35 versus 38, I think that makes a little bit sense. The NX Hybrid, the 350H, road test is in dark green, and the color overall is actually dark green as well. Predicted reliability is light green, and predicted owner satisfaction is in light green. And then when we look at the plug-in hybrid, road test is in dark green. We have the predicted reliability, that's in yellow. But then when you look at it, the RAV4 plug-in hybrid is actually in dark green. And essentially they're the same component. So I don't know why they're predicting that the NX450H Plus is in yellow versus the RAV4 plug-in hybrid is in dark green. Doesn't make sense because again, they're made from the same manufacturing line, the same everything. Unless they're saying that the infotainment or some other bells and whistles may have problems, but I'm not sure why it's yellow. And then when you look at the predicted owner satisfaction, it's in dark green as well. So overall, they're both same scored, 350H and 450H Plus. They're both exactly the same score. So the next goes to the luxury midsize SUV, and that goes to the BMW X5 and the X5 plug-in hybrid. Some may think maybe the RX should be, but unfortunately it did not win it. So when you're looking at here, they're saying that everything about the BMW X5 says premium. Overall, it's quiet, and there's richly finished cabin with supportive seats suitable for long day trips. They're saying that it's efficient and powerful, 0 to 60 is 6 seconds, and returns 23 miles per gallon overall. The city is 15 miles per gallon and highway is 33, giving this overall of 23. Among the highest fuel economy in its peer group, the plug-in hybrid version heightens its efficiency, and the electric range goes to 39 miles. Overall is 21 miles per gallon, with the city at 14 miles per gallon and highway at 28 miles per gallon. So when we look at the X5 2025, they're saying that the road test is dark green, the predicted reliability is light green, predicted owner satisfaction is dark green, and the overall score is dark green, and it's midpoint dark green, I would say. And then when we look at the plug-in hybrid, the plug-in hybrid road test is dark green, predicted reliability is like the NX 450h Plus, is in yellow, and the predicted owner satisfaction is light green. And that gives an overall score of a dark green, but they just reached dark green. The electric car, the Tesla Model Y. So what they're saying is the Model Y shares a lot with the sibling of the Model 3 sedan, okay? It does have long driving range, has great performance, and it does have a great charging network, the supercharger network of Tesla. It's a hatchback style, which then gives you more room in the cargo, and the acceleration is like, it's fast. But then there are some bad things about it because they actually have uncluttered cabin. They don't have a lot of instrument panels. They have a big screen, but all the features like the audio, the climate controls are all on that large screen. And also the steering wheel controls are a little bit annoying to use as well. But overall, they're saying it's a comfortable ride and the quiet cabin is great. So overall, when you look at it, the overall score, so the road test is dark green, the predicted reliability is yellow, and the predicted owner satisfaction is light green. Overall score gets a light green score, and it's a mid-pack in the light green. The Ford Maverick and the Maverick Hybrid, so half a hybrid here, I would say. So the Ford Maverick, they're saying that it's fun, and it's frugal, small truck, and it's ready to go to the hardware store, commuting daily, or even a weekend escape with friends. For its size, the interior is quite comfortable with easy controls to use and decent passenger space. It has a 250 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder. It returns 23 miles per gallon overall, with 16 in the city and 32 on the highway. The category is small. There's only 3 vehicles in the small pickup truck, so it's not that hard to win this one. They will have a hybrid version that's available this year, and that will actually get you better miles per gallon. And with the hybrid, you do get an overall of 37 miles per gallon, with 33 in the city and 39 on the highway, which is definitely much better than the non-hybrid one. And then when we look at the road test, the road test for the gas version, the turbocharged, it's light green the road test, yellow in the predicted reliability, and light green in the predicted owner satisfaction. Overall score is in the mid-pack of the light green. And then when we look at the Ford Maverick Hybrid, the overall score is actually lower than the gas. It's lower by a few points. The road test is dark green, predicted reliability is yellow, and the predicted owner satisfaction is light green. It's funny to see that the road test is actually dark green, and the overall score, it's lower. Unfortunate. So what do you think about the top 10 cars Consumer Reports is providing? Do you think it's so? I think so, because the NX is on the list. But let me know in comments below. What do you think about these top 10 vehicles? I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.